For 4 years I had the dream of walking to the Nordpolen. 2 times I've trying alone and I didn't succeed. Then I met you, Jean-Gabriel, and I asked you if you wanted to come along with me to the North Pole, and you said yes. And when the helicopter left us 58 days ago, 1,000 kilometers south of here, you had never been wearing a pair of cross-country skis, and still you said yes. That just shows me that you don't need to be a polar hero or a superwoman or superman to do this. You just need to endure some sufferings and fight and take some pain. And then, most important, where there is a will, there is a way. 4 kilometers away from my dream. Wow, it's so big for me. It's really, you know, big.
I'm a filmmaker, and for the last 10 years, I've been traveling around the world to film adventurers and scientists in some of the wildest places on Earth. 2 years ago, while I was on a film shoot at the North Pole, love came and knocked at the door of my tent. Bettina works at the head of a big Scandinavian publishing company, employing more than 2,000 people. But she's also a true adventurer. She has crossed jungles, deserts, Greenland, and she has tried 2 times to reach the North Pole alone. Unfortunately, she was attacked by a polar bear and had to kill him. Bettina has 2 young children, Christopher and Emily. They are responsible for our tent decoration.
Mamma, og så har jeg skrevet mor den bedste.
Hvad tegner I derinde?
Alt muligt. Ja.
Hvad tegner I?
Alt muligt har vi.
Tegner I nogle fine ting, som vi kan se på inde på Nordpolen?
Ja.
Hvad? Jeg tror, jeg glæder mig til at komme og se det. Så, men der hvor der er størst risiko for at møde bjørne,
Det er lige
det er
der.
isbjørne, det er her i kanten, ikke?
Ja.
Fordi de går her og leder efter sæl og sådan noget. Og alt det her, det er jo et hav. Det er jo et Arctic Ocean, hedder det, eller Polarhavet. Og det er fuld af is. Den her is, den driver sådan lidt her. Det er derfor, vi starter her, for så med lidt held, så kan man drive lidt af vejen, ikke? 1000 kilometer. This is what we will miss out there, the heat from the fireplace.
Og jeg håber, at vi ses igen.
Hvad kommer til at savne allermest? I try not to think about saying goodbye to the kids because it's too hard to think about. But it's part of the thing. I can't live without saying goodbye. But I hate to say goodbye. I'm better at saying hello.
A few goodbyes, 4 planes, and 5,000 kilometers later, we arrive in Khatanga, at the extreme north of Siberia. This year, we will be 5 different expeditions going on the ice. Ben is English. He would like to cross solo from Siberia to Canada. Wave is trying to be the first American to reach the pole solo and unsupported. Frederick wishes the same for France. And Dominic is trying for the second time to be the first woman solo to the pole. All expeditions are preparing their equipment together and sharing information. Contrary to many sports, everyone wishes the success and the safety of the others. It's maybe because what's ahead of us is much more than a sportive challenge.
Well, we will know if it's waterproof when you are crossing the first lead.
When and why did you learn to yacht again?
Well, it was the first time I went to the North Pole. I was alone, unsupported, and I needed to defend myself to a polar bear. So I bought a gun. And unfortunately, I had to shoot a polar bear with it.
What has happened?
Well, I was walking and I was looking at the left of me, and suddenly I saw there was something moving, and it was a polar bear. And he kept on being there, and I tried to scare him away, and I was shooting in the air, and I was having flares, and he was just looking at what is happening, and then he came closer and closer and closer, and after 1 hour he was around me. And then in the end I had to take the gun, and I was yelling no, because I really didn't want to shoot him, but I don't want to end up on his menu. So I will have the gun and you will have the camera. Is that a fair deal?
I don't know if the polar bear will be afraid of the camera.
No.
We have been trapped in Ratanga for 8 days, not knowing when we will be able to fly to our departure point. We really don't understand why, but the powerful Russian directing the base via which we'll be evacuated at the end of our expedition is doing everything he can to delay us. After 10 days waiting, our departure is for tomorrow. Suddenly, I no longer understand the others. Dominique is smiling, even if she lost all her toes on the ice last year, and the strong Frederick is calm and serene. Me, I'm afraid.
I'm not afraid to go tomorrow. I just waiting. We'll have a good sleep, and tomorrow morning I just go to the North Pole.
You have known the really worst on the ice. How can you be smiling and not afraid?
No, you have to take it easy. When you are on the ice, I have just to pull the sledge and yeah.
When we arrived close to our departure point, the Cap Artichevski, I could see that Christian, responsible for all expeditions logistic, was very worried. Something was wrong, and I saw the fear in Bettina's eyes. When I filmed what she was looking at, I got so scared that for the first time in my life, I overexposed an important shot. There was water all around, and only a few thin pieces of ice. At this moment, I was no longer the one filming the adventurers. I became the one who was going to risk his life. Seeing the dangerous conditions, the Russian pilot decided to fly on and to land on the first good piece of ice he found after the cap. He said to Christian that those starting out from the cap wanted to die.
It's so thin, 31st. He can't land on before Artichevski and there. And he said if bad weather is coming, in 1 hour it will be like Beirut, everything broken and full of water. It's really thin.
Yeah, I would like to start from the top. But I don't want to risk my life, and I want to go all the way to the North Pole. I don't want to end up in the water in 3 days, and then it's all over. So I don't think we have much choice when we are so late in time.
Christian can't convince Dominique and Frederick. They want to fly back to the cap and to take the risk to set off from there.
See you at Borneo?
Yeah. I think you are going on good auspice.
Blondie, don't drink too much vodka now.
Au courage!
Et Jean-Gab, merci pour tout. Hein.
Here we are, two lovers in front of 950 kilometers of ice. This is the beginning of a very unique love cruise.
You know, the fuel is so cold, so the match is just like putting it into water. It's full of fuel here, and I have the match into it. Oh, good. It's really, really cold. See, it's burning out, it's full of fuel. Please, 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 don't die, don't die. Well, now we will start a fire in the tent. It's really wonderful.
And here is the music.
Yes. Ah, you hear the sound? I mean, it's cold all the time, and I forget how horrible that coldness is. And what about you?
Seemed colder than I thought.
Give me the camera, I will film you.
So you're going at minus 47 and it's wet.
Yeah.
All your body is wet and humid.
Yeah.
And then the cold is just growing through your skin and reaching your bones. It's really awful.
Yeah.
But then you really think, why the hell did I came here, and you want to run away,
Yeah.
to call for the helicopter and to escape. Even if you know it will maybe take 5 days for the helicopter to come, but just to escape. But then you just look behind and there is the sun and the wind blowing, and the same wind which is killing you and making you so cold is making a really magical light.
Yeah.
I really hope we will never find ourselves in the middle of tremendous pack ice like this, when it's moving pushed by the powerful sea stream.
This is pure shit! It's not even over. There's much more.
For the moment, days are only 6 hours long, but we continue walking under the moonlight. It doesn't make any difference. Day or night, it's always freezing down to minus 40 Celsius.
Walking 5 or 6 kilometers when we're looking at the GPS. We've been blown 5 to 6 kilometers back. So we're back to kilometers before where we started.
Bad news never comes alone. Frederick has been evacuated after falling into the frozen water, and he may lose some fingers. The little Dominique is now missing, and helicopters are searching for her to see if she's all right. Pain has become a part of my body. Each muscle, each bone reminds me that it exists. And the only thing that stops this suffering is the inhuman torture from the cold. Oh, it's coming now. Oh no, it's only 9.
9.
Yeah, less than 1 kilometers per hour.
And we've never been fighting as much as today.
So much pain in the back for 9 kilometers.
Well, you know, whatever, we had to cross it because even it would still be there tomorrow and the day after tomorrow.
Do you imagine 9 kilometers per day? To do more than 900 kilometers is more than 100 days.
Well, we can just move out here and live here forever. First, the plastic bag. Those are 2 easy layers. 4 layers of sleeping bags. Now comes 2 layers of hats. 1, 2. I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and bright, and I pity everyone that is me tonight. Tra la 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 la.
Still more than 800 kilometers to go. Sometimes I deeply hate Bettina for taking me here. I feel it's impossible. I feel in danger. And I worry even more about the 2 started out from the Cap, Frederick and Dominic.
Do you have any news about the others?
Yeah, Frederick is in Khatanga. He will soon go back to Chamonix to see for his finger. I think he is quite frostbitten on the finger and on the chest, but not too serious. About Ben and Wave, they are quite behind you, slower than you are. And the worst thing is about Dominique, we have no news, and it's beginning to be really worried about what can happen to her.
But you have been searching for her?
We search, when we've been to pick up Frederick, we searched for 15 hours.
2 helicopters? You were searching?
We will go again soon. As soon as the helicopter can go north again, we will go to look again for her. But she still has food, of course, but we are really worried about what's going to happen. You have to take care of this really bad year and really thin ice, and don't take many risks. We have enough for that for this year.
It's good to have some hot soup. I'm really thinking a lot about what is happening to Dominique and Fred right now, don't you think?
For sure I do. Dominique is like a ghost around us. I think about her smile all the time, and she's telling me that I can stay trapped in this ice forever.
Yesterday when I was checking that, my ski went right through and I don't feel like doing the same again today. And I mean, this is 4 to 5 kilometers deep water under us. There might be a submarine under us right now. Yeah. And if we fall through here, it's really not going to be funny. Keep on moving! The ice is too thin to stop!
My foot is going bad.
Keep on moving!
My foot is bad. Yeah, a little. I can't come, it's pushing now. It's opening where you are. I think you should hurry to come back. But we can't stay separate like that, you have no tent. Okay, I try to come now. So, here we are.
Yeah, I guess we were both afraid and we have to be better to listen to each other and to be in a stress situation like that, because we didn't handle it very well at all. We both did it very, very badly. We came over and it was safe and everything, but the way we did it was not good. And we will go through many more stress situations and many more leads, and we will feel very afraid, and we really have to handle it better. Because otherwise we shouldn't be here. Baby, there's a fish down here. You want a fish for dinner?
Could be nice. Welcome on the north side.
Oh shit.
What?
This is moving.
You feel it moving?
Shit! Yeah, I feel it moving, and it's also going further away. I hate this. Oh, I would be so happy when I'm over there.
Me too. Take care. So, there is an open lead just at 20 meters from here, and I've been fucking falling in it. And I'm completely wet now. By chance we had put a rope, so Bettina could get me out. We just set up the camp, and Bettina is starting the stove, and I'm going to dry myself.
You're so wet.
I'm wet up to here. Oh shit.
What?
I walk into the water. I'm sorry, Bettina, I really fucked up. Fuck, it was a small jump. It's good I put on a rope, huh?
Yeah, it was really good. It was sucking you down.
I could never climb out.
You
It was too
couldn't
high.
have climbed out if you were alone there. You couldn't have got up. Yeah. But just throw it on the snow. It would upset the water.
And where is open water? Our polar bears. It's really not a good place to put on a camp.
Today is the last time the sun is touching the horizon. From now on, we won't see the night until the end of our expedition. We are meeting more and more leads every day. It's only minus 28 degrees Celsius now, and the ice is so thin that we have to use our dry suits.
That was water.
The first time we really had to swim, my French education came back and I said, ladies first.
It's really absurd. I don't even know if I can get up over there. Oh. Oh.
Is it cold?
Cold. I'm so hot from being afraid. There's ice. This is pure madness. Oh. Oh. That's the maddest thing I ever done in my life. I hope we can float.
Today, our friends organizing logistics for all the expeditions are delivering us food for the rest of our trip.
But you have to put something on.
Yeah,
You don't have to leave this like that.
it's the second time we let a helicopter go without going into it. Are we stupid or what? Yeah. So it's quiet again. We haven't seen people for so long. And then it's wow, 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 wow for 3/4 and then fling, it's quiet again.
Before he left, François told us that there was no more hope of finding Dominique alive. This silent world is emptier now. We have seen many polar bear tracks since the beginning, but those are just a few hours old.
I'm going to check the gun because of the polar bear tracks we saw. it's very nice to know that it's working. So now I will just make the click to check that it's working. They smell us 30 kilometers away, so for sure they know we are here. And she has been cruising around the area because we saw the tracks yesterday and very, very fresh this morning. But she has 2 little ones, so I think she will be more careful.
The next day, 100 kilometers behind us, Wave was interrupted in the middle of his break by the same mother and her 2 cubs. Luckily, they weren't interested in that strange animal and his sledge.
In the morning it's all over our sleeping bags and inside of the tent and everything. But you learn to live with it. So yeah, we've been walking 20 kilometers.
20, wow, that's a new
Yeah.
record. Fantastic.
Exactly here.
We should really not look at it like that.
I'm standing on a little I'm just checking for polar bears because there's a seal over there. And if there's a seal, there might be a bear, and maybe I look like a big orange seal. See, I can really walk on the thin ice. This, I would never have been walking on this. Ah! This is the reason. That was an experience. I'm happy for my sexy suit. So, that was the experience of today, I hope.
Your foot is in this ice cube all day long.
Yeah. But they're still warming. Hallo?
Hej, det er Emma.
Hej, Muspin, det er mor. Hvordan har du det?
Hej, mor.
Hej, lille skat. Hvordan har du det?
Jeg har det godt nok.
Nå, det var godt at høre. Vi har set en sæl i dag.
Nå.
Ja, en sæl, der kom op og sad lidt op på kanten og solede sig, tror jeg. Det var slikket lidt sol. Ja, og så hoppede den ned igen bagefter.
Fordi den så, ja.
Ja, det tror jeg også. Det blev den lidt bange. Den troede nok, vi var en isbjørn.
Ja.
Vi ligger foran en kæmpe våge, så vi går lidt tidligt i camp i aften, fordi vi håber, den er frossen til i morgen.
Ja, så håber du på, at Jean-Gabriel lige kan holde sig lidt fra pølen, ja.
Ja, han ikke springer i vandet og svømmer en tur.
We are halfway now, 200 kilometers behind us. Wave has been evacuated because of bad frostbite at his eyes, and Ben continues, even if he knows he won't make it all the way to Canada like he planned. Hopefully, we will be luckier than them, and the ice will be good now.
We have to see that it doesn't open around us, because if we're on an island in the middle of all this, we're really into deep, deep trouble. There's also something cracking there.
Let's go here before we get stuck here.
I think we really have to move now, Jean-Gabriel.
Okay.
We've been out there on an island, and there was open water all the way around. Lots of ice like this, and we've just been around and walking up and down. Take care, don't fall into it. Up and down around the island to find a way, and every time we thought we found a way where we could cross, it was opening in front of us and cracking all over, and we were really afraid to spend the night because we saw polar bear tracks. And suddenly we saw this piece of ice here coming down the river here, and we were really far. That piece that goes up there now, it was flat on the water, so we could walk on that. We are over now. Oh, that was really the worst night here.
Run, it's coming under my feet! Run! Friend, this slate is too heavy.
I think it's safe here, Jean-Gabriel.
Are you far away enough now?
Yeah. I could just feel it in the feet. Couldn't you feel it when you were filming?
Yeah, it was cracking under my feet.
The forces are so mighty out here. We are so small. We just have to learn to live together with the nature. We can never, ever force it or be better than that.
I can't believe it. It was flat, and in 5 minutes it's 5 meters high.
If you're all into all that cracking and it starts to crack again, it's suicide.
No, but normally it starts with a little noise before it moves.
Yeah. And what if you and the pork and everything is up and there's a little noise? It must be 1 hour after lunchtime now. First there was a lead, now there was this.
So let's have a lunch.
We are walking up to 32 kilometers a day, and we are in good time to arrive at the pole and be picked up from the Russian tent base before it closes down. We have finally found our place in this world.
Yes, I was born to take care of you every single day of my life. You are the woman for me, I am the man for you. You were made for me, I'm your ecstasy, and I will give in every opportunity. Looking for your love. Okay, I go?
Yeah.
Take a chance with me, be romance with me. I was born to love you with every single beat of my heart. I was born to take care of you, honey, every single day of my life. It's Indian summer, it's magic.
That's something.
That is something at the Polar Sea, huh? When I was at home, I was thinking, how shall I surprise Jean-Gabriel? Are you surprised?
Yeah, I have to admit I am. can't believe I'm eating that. You are a miracle.
And tonight I will have a bath. After the pancakes, I am going to clean myself.
A whole bath with one piece of paper.
Yes. It's luxury. Pure luxury.
We meet 20 leads a day with open water. People used to ski to the North Pole. Today, with global warming, we also swim. And if nothing changes in our modern society, it will soon be a boat trip.
Welcome on the northern side.
Oh, it's something to go to the North Pole. Wow.
I think this is 3 different leads.
No, I think it's one enormously big lead, because before, when it was all moving, it's like there are islands moving into big ice flakes moving into the lead. It's one big lead system. And a little while ago, everything was moving and packing, so it's suicide to go out there. And I miss my children. Well, cheer up, Brian. Always look at the bright side of life. So, always look at the bright side of Polar Sea. Ba-dum, 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 ba-bam. Just put on your pulk and then a ski. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. The sun is very wonderful and you are here with me. So what's is wrong in being here? I don't know. La 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 la. But I would rather go. So always look at the bright side of Polar Sea. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Do you think this lead will be frozen tomorrow? No?
No. But I said that before also.
You're so optimistic.
Yeah, but it's so big.
I think it's blowing from the south, so the lid should close.
Yeah. I hope it will, but...
You know, there should be another word. Because when it's more than 1 kilometer, it's not a lid anymore, it's a sea.
It's an ocean.
So Bettina is now answering to the main question of the Polar Sea. How do you pee on the ice? And the answer is fast! Very, very fast! So yesterday it was almost 2 kilometers of impossible lead. And today it's another word. Storm has closed 2 kilometers of water.
Yeah. In the beginning we were wearing rope all the time for every little crossing, but if we should continue with that, we would need 100 days to reach the North Pole. So now we're just crossing without the rope, and
but
you're...
we'll get much better also. We
yeah, we're much more experienced, but your favorite line is always, that was really the limit. That was really the limit. And when you were jumping on something floating under your skis, that was beyond the limit.
We walk 12 hours a day, but it's not enough. Our deadline has changed. The leader of the Russian 10 base, who made us late at the beginning, has decided to pack up 4 days earlier without waiting for us. He wants us to be picked up in 10 days, wherever we are.
Last year they took 2 Russian guys at 55 kilometers from the pole.
Yeah.
2 months of work and you stop at 55 kilometers.
No, they don't care at all about us. The Russians. They just think we are stupid.
So maybe right. When we started, our problem was to reach the North Pole.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, we have done a great job. It's not done, but we are close to the end. The problem is not that anymore. The problem is to reach the North Pole in time.
If we need to reach it before the 29, we need to do 22 a day or something like that.
22 kilometers a day. If conditions continue to be like that, it's impossible, but
Yeah.
you know, we will never do it.
No. Like running one marathon every day for 60 days. This is really true madness. For 3 days we've been crossing hell like this and we didn't even wear the skis. I don't know why we brought the skis at all. It goes on and it goes on and it goes on. And time is running out. Woo! It's so slippery, it's pure ice under the snow.
The fight with nature and ourselves is no longer our only battle. Civilization is calling us back. It's about time and money. The leader of the Russian base, who made us late at the beginning, now wants millions to wait for us.
It's really amazing. He's coming from another world. He doesn't belong to that place. For him, the Arctic Ocean is not frozen in white snow. It's green like US dollars. And it's the worst thing that has happened to the polar world since the global warming has started. And by chance, the Russian pilot agreed to wait a little for us. And we don't know how long can be this little. And we just run, we run, we run, we run. How do you want to run on such a broken ice?
You really believe it's not possible to ever reach the North Pole because crossing this using 6 hours, we will be going 1 or 2 kilometers. It seems hopeless. I know it isn't, but it's taking our hopes away.
Now we run 14 hours a day, sleep less than 6, and we haven't taken one single resting day since we started. We simply can't give up before the end. Our life is about surviving and going north. We have become North Pole animals. How can normal people wake up one morning, only a few kilometers from the pole? How can love survive such an inhuman experience? I still don't know, but we both did it. Maybe simply because we were together.
Are you ready to come along to the North Pole?
How far away are we?
102 meters away. It's just down there. Wow, the arrow is turning and turning. It's mad. 37, 35, 33, 32. Now it's 500 meters and now it's 25 meters. And look at the arrow, look at the arrow. This is the exact North Pole. I'm going to run around the world. expedition made it. Put down that camera. Hej skat, jeg står op på Nordpolen.